use you all as we race one hand on that track racer rig and Fanatec wheel that holds him in, does not make him quake. Late night, pixel sun, every stream a hilarious run. Just one more, then it's done, but we're still here in the saddle. Mike goes racing, we go too. Click that subscribe, you'll miss your cue. Come for the banter, stay for the fun. Drop in once, you'll never leave. Mike goes racing, lights all green. You two catch the in-between. Pit crew bigger every lap. Say hi, you're on the track. Hey! Jokes in the sidebar, somehow you're already barred. From a high to a heart, to a long with a wrench and a story. New sub, big cheer, and a superchat that caused a spin out. We all cheer, then laugh, cause it's part of the glory. Mike goes racing and we go too. Click that subscribe, you'll miss your cue. Come for the banter, stay for the fun. Drop in once, you'll never leave. Mike goes racing, lights all green. You two punch the in-between. Pit crew bigger every lap. Say hi, you're on the track. Oh yeah. Tiny as a streamer that stole your heart. Come for better. You're in the pit crew, part of the block. Mike goes racing, feel that rush. Spam those emotes, flood that chat. Came for chaos, here you stand. Come for better. Ended up a fan. New name and fate, what's this? One dumb joke, stop using traction control. That comment you can't resist. Now the chat gives you shit, wrenches in hand, mods on deck, every new sub, another name on the spec. Sprime is about to start! Mick goes racing, hit that subscribe. Tiny Aussie streamer that stole your heart. Come for the banter, became a fan. You're in the pit crew, part of the plan. Mick goes racing, feel that rush. Spam those emotes, flood that chat. Blush came for chaos, here you stand. Come for banter. hearts on the dash to cheers you all as we race one hand. On that track, racer rig and Fanatec wheel that holds him in does not make him quake. Late night, pixel sun, every stream a hilarious run. Just one more, then it's done, but we're still here in the saddle. Mike goes racing, we go too. Click that subscribe, you'll miss your cue. Come for the banter, stay for the fun. Drop in once, you'll never leave. Mike goes racing, lights all green. You two catch the in-between. Pit crew bigger every lap. Say hi, you're on the track. Hey! Jokes in the sidebar, somehow you're already bored. From a high to a whore, to a long paper wrench and a story. New sub, big cheer, and a super jet that comes to spin out. We all cheer, then laugh, 'cause it's part of the glory. Mike goes racing and we go too. Click that subscribe, you'll miss your cue. Come for the banter, stay for the fun. Drop in once, you'll never leave. Mike goes racing, lights all green. You two catch the in-between. Pit crew bigger every lap. Say hi, you're on the track. Oh yeah. Tiny as a streamer that stole your heart. Come for banter. You're in the pit crew, part of the plan. Mike goes racing, feel that rush. Spam those emotes, flood that chat. Came for chaos, here you stand. Come for banter, ended up a fan. You name it, fade, oh what's this? One dumb joke, stop using traction control. That comment you can't resist. Now the chat gives you shit, wrenches in hand, mods on deck, every new sub, another name on the spec. Sprime is about to start! Mick goes racing, hit that subscribe. Tiny Aussie streamer that stole your heart. Come for the banter, became a fan. You're in the pit crew, part of the plan. Mick goes racing, feel that rush. Spam those emotes, flood that chat. Blush came for chaos, here you stand. Come for banter, ended up a fan. From one viewer to a full-grown 10, we were strangers. Now it's race engineering, Hey! Mike goes racing, hit that subscribe. That tiny Aussie streamer that stole your heart. Come for the banter, stay a fan. You're in the pit crew, part of the plan. Mike goes racing, locked it in. Last lap laugh and a widescreen grin. You just dropped in, now you're a pit crew member. Come for banter. Hey, you're up a fan. Strive is about to start.
Well, sorry about that. That was a bit longer than I expected. Obviously, I had to sort out a kidlet, and then I had to use the amenities. So yeah, I do apologise about the little bit longer than usual wait. But let's get into some racing. I'm just putting my socks on. So you guys aren't going to make money out of my my feet, you weirdos. But Black Cav, thanks very much for the good luck out there. You too, mate. You too. Hope to see you out on the track. I'm right here. Here's my hands. Let's work out where we're going to go. Hopefully, let's actually test it before I sit down, if this actually works. It should work now that we are live. Don't know why. Oh, there we go. Come in. Uncle June, that's a name we haven't seen in a little while. Welcome in, legend. Naya, welcome in as well, mate. Welcome in as well. That's on. Let's turn the fan on. And let's turn the wheel on. Let's get everything sorted. Let's go to the big screen for you guys. And again, thank you so very much for the 761 of you that have subscribed to the channel. And thank you very much for the 549 over on the Twitch. So if anybody's actually been paying attention over the last few days, you would have seen that the GTR that was posted in the thumbnail, and now the GR010, that is all the liveries that I will be using as the year goes on. Nothing too special, something that looks like a race car or race car livery. Obviously what I use, the Fanatec, the Stream Deck from Elgato, obviously the PlayStation, the Logitech in regards to the camera, and then obviously a few other little ones to try and keep it lure friendly. So let's go do a service on this thing. Let's get it going. And this camera here is eventually going to disappear. I will be removing the camera because we now have the inputs over the back. So don't forget, Friday 2, we will be doing our first league races. If you're in the Discord, you would have seen that I've been talking about it for a little bit, but there we go. Week 1, obviously Friday, we have pretty much all for the next 8 weeks. The Group 4 86 will be the car, and then obviously we got fuel at ×3, tires at ×3. We got Lego Magori West. We got 10 laps at for 10 laps. Obviously Lego Magori for 10 laps. We got the full Fuji track for 30 minutes, and then we got Saint Croissant B for 30 minutes as well. So a couple of races there. I know. It annoys me because that filter will just be clogged. So yeah, and then obviously in regards to the liveries, obviously not like it really matters too much, but the race suit's going to change as well. So we're still got we're back in the D's, which is very unfortunate, but we're going to race off to Watkins Glen. Obviously the 499 I did a couple of weeks back, that will stay. And obviously we've got a Pepsi Max back, so cheers for this. And I do need to do some qualifying on this. Do we have softs? Oh, we've got softs and mediums already. That is good to know. We might hang around for the 15-minute or the 2 minutes 50. And we'll see who else trickles in, because I do know tonight the State of Origin is on. And I don't really care for State of Origin. I always think it's just a measuring contest between New South Wales and Queensland. But I know it's the decider tonight. So actually, before I won't even let me go up. Won't even let me go up either. All right, we'll give it a second. We'll give it a couple of minutes, but we'll have a look at this. So I think really looking at this, being in the D rating with a couple of races here, it should be pretty good for us to hopefully rocket ship our way back up into C's. See, I think State of Origin AFL needs to make a comeback because you've got, you know, it's such a big thing nowadays where you've got a lot of players from all over, and even if you look at it, you got WA, you got Northern Territory, you got Queensland, you got New South Wales, Victoria, and Adelaide. Really, Tasmania. There's a couple of players they can sort of be part of whoever they decide to, or they do a roulette wheel. And then same with the ACT. You should be the same. ACT in Tasmania. What is it? 6 states, 2 territories, or something. And I think they should do it in like a round robin. Play each other once, and then whoever obviously top spot moves into that tournament style, and then whatever the best state is, do like a best of like 3 or something. I think that would be cool. That's how I've always looked at the AFL State of Origin. I think the AFL State of Origin was very cool. Should have too much longer, 44 seconds. But yeah, that's that livery, obviously that decal down the side. I've dropped the opacity down, so it looks almost gold, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And as you can see too, if anybody else pays attention, we're not wearing a black shirt today. Not wearing a black shirt. Press this button, get it recording. But also as well, if you have Instagram, do head over to Mick Goes Racing on there. I've done a poll in regards to the 24-hour Nürburgring race I keep talking about for the 1,000 subscriber thing. Sean, welcome in, legend. So yeah, if you can vote on that, let me know, and I'll check it tomorrow, and then we can decide on if we do it at sort of 950 instead of at the 1,000. But let's have a look at the leaderboard at what everybody's doing. Pretty much looks like the Toyota is the car to go to. Really, what do we got? A 130.5. What we got? Sean. Yeah, you got a 133.4. It's not too bad. You've got 30 people now in this list. Surely there's someone here that's got the replay up. Surely there's someone in the top 400. Yeah, it's a good time. Good time. Come on, surely someone's up in the top 500 that's got a time. 6. It's all good. It's all good. Some quick times. And 23, so 29.5 I think is alright. But it looks like we might have to go back if there's nothing after this one. So annoying, like when you sort of find a time that you're sort of setting yourself for, and nobody has saved a Okay, let's have a look. Second page. Tinsley. I think we'll chase Tinsley's time again. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Blacks. What's the Toyota? Toyota's to the rear. Is it to the rear for the Toyota? I was hoping to get on and do some qualifying today, just so I can not. Yeah, it's usually not too bad with. Ooh, too much sauce. Oh, engine damage too. Yeah, usually like the top 200 you can usually find something in the next spout. It's a bit disappointing though that we're here. It's Watkins Glen. That bus, 1 second for that is ludicrous. Got the second penalty. 1 second is such a long time. This corner is always one that gets me as well. See, at Group 1, I think here, there is not enough. Oh, far out, man. Actually, let's put traction onto 1. And let's see how we go. Start again, shall we? Going through that bus stop is such a pain. Got another half a second. Yeah, the Group 1 around here is just unnecessary. Is that for through the straight there? It's way unnecessary, these cars here. Oh, well, that makes sense, doesn't it? That makes no sense. No wonder I'm like a 38. No, why is this so slow? Thanks for pointing that out. Oh, I don't care for the graph. This is the most dumbest thing that bloody Kaz and his team put in Gran Turismo. No, I was watching a few guys, and they were saying to use the 7, just to sort of help stabilize it as we go through some of the some of that bus stop. Monkey, welcome in over on Twitch, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. Not doing too bad. I feel like people are going full throttle through there. I definitely see what you mean, Naya, with the 7th gear coming through here. How did I lose so much time through there? Far out. I think I can break it just a little bit later back through here. Way too much slidey through there. There's so much time. Yeah, I think I was going through 4th. Okay, so I don't... No driver assists. Oh, actually, I've got traction control on it a little bit because these things are a bit of a handful. But no driver assists here. Nah, just on one. Might go up to 7th again. Richie, welcome in. I'll get your message in a minute, Sean. Well, we're already doing 32s and... Oh. Yeah, I saw your time, Naya. It was like a pretty good time. But I also know that I've got more time in me too, Sean. It's just trying to work out this car and not try and... Like, I know all of my areas that I need to work on. Like this corner, way too wide. Get it sliding too much oversteer. Actually, yeah, no, that's understeer. And then through here, you can sort of... what's the word? Fluctuate your accelerator pedal through there. Here it's like just before the 200, turn it in. Just before the 200, it's like a car length before the 200. Whoa, what's that? Well, let's go, Monkey. 5 consecutive streams, what a legend. Are you in the P car? P car? I'm in the Toyota. I'm in the Meta, if that's what you're asking. It's crazy how much time you can actually make back when you get the line right. Yeah, I was watching Sammy's Sammy Snakes on board the other day, and he reckoned to go probably about a car length just before the 200. I can definitely see where you get that from, Richie. It's like, here. Deep, welcome in, legend. Good to see you, Deep. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Not blues. I don't look at Delta. Too slow. Should have gone on the gas earlier. That's good to hear. Thank you very much for all the 8 likes, legends. Yeah, been well, been well. Oh. Jesus, just when it takes the load off it, it just drops. Okay, so we're mid-pack. I probably want to start on the mediums, don't I? Waiting on everybody to rock in. Banana Leclerc. Interesting name. Surely we're still waiting on a few by the looks of things. Republic of China. What's up, mister? Oh, it's a helicopter. There you go. Yeah. It's going to take so long because we've still got people joining. Yes. Yeah. Are we still waiting? Yeah, it looks like it. Someone got kicked. A couple of guys that haven't set times, which is always interesting. Gino, Skino, GT Skino, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, it's definitely probably take me 2 or 3 actual races or a bit of time really to understand how all this goes. We're starting in P6. Hopefully we can finish in podium or top 5. Top 5 is the goal, but podium is obviously better. Is that through the first corner? Good evening, but good morning to you. Yeah, not doing too bad. Getting into our first race. I might just leave that on 1 and off we go. I don't think we need fuel in this race. It's just straight up, I don't know what this guy says. It's something about YouTube. Yeah, especially in the beginning of mid-pack. But yeah, like I said earlier, you'll see a lot of my cars nowadays rocking that style livery. I played around with this one yesterday, which was quite fun. Well, let's get into it. We're going to brake about here. How did Josh manage that? I thought he was going to crash. I am on the mediums. Probably get to what, lap 7 or lap 8 on the Got a few people slowing down like that. Oh, see you, Josh. I'm in the Toyota. In the Toyota. In the Toyota. Oh, they just like to kick, don't they? A little bit of a gap behind us. I do know that that can change at any instant. It's a tough one to sort of put power down early coming out of that corner. Same with that corner too, far out. Looks like someone else did the same thing. Oh, another one's left. I was going to say, hands down the best yesterday. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I had a look at that earlier. Toyota is pretty much the meta for the week, which is an interesting one. It's half a second to a second there. Well, let's go. Half a second, I'll take the half second. So I'm going to say P1, P2 are up in the softs. I'll get your message in a minute, monkey. No, there's another half a second there. Brutal. When you say meta, no, meta is like the best car to be used for the week. Oh, flash. Spun out of the flash of his eyes. Oh, he's gone. He's called it a day. Still 10 laps to go, mate. So yeah, it's the best performing car that people want to use. Oh, another half second there. Like best on tyres, I wouldn't say tyres, but best on lap times, the way it handles, how everything sort of moves through the So yeah, it's sort of the best car for the week to use around this track for a number of reasons. So they've got a thing called BOP, so balance of performance, and that's a that gets applied to all the cars. So because these are Group 1 or modern Group 1 cars, they're all going to handle very differently, and they're all going to handle very differently too. That's wild. I sort of expected more people to like hang around coming these races because it's dry. It's not like Le Mans where it was dark and wet the whole time. How did it manage to slide out like that under dry conditions? Just little errors in driving that make you sort of lose so much time with the front pack. Like that. Very poor. A little bit quicker. Another half second. Edward, welcome in, legend. Josh is already pitting, already on the softs. Interesting. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. I might turn this fan off too, because this is a bit chilly. It's a little bit better. I probably should just stay in fourth all the way through the bus stop there by looks. Oh, too wide. Let's go. Oh, Skino, when's the... I know you got a couple more driver rating overlays to drop. When are they sort of coming in? I'm keen to see how they look. As much as I do like the Hoggy one. Too wide again. Ready? Whoop. 12 seconds. Whoop. Again. Oh, that was beautiful. Mate. Beautiful. It's crazy on how much, Andy, welcome in, legends. It's crazy on how much difference, like, when you're not having to hit the brakes does with the time, that's for sure. Because obviously we're up. We're up 1.1 at the last checkpoint. Probably not after that. Yeah, so as you can see, the one that says DRNS is done by Skino here on YouTube. He runs GT Stats. That's the one he's made. And then the other one with all my inputs is done by Flux89, who's another Aussie Gran Turismo 7 content creator. But I hope you're all well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Greatly appreciated. Probably too slow through that. I don't know why I upshifted again. Oh, another one's gone. See ya. He won just at a blistering pace. Got a bit hairy there. But it seems to be that's the new content creator thing, having your inputs and your driver rating for all to see. Well, with how everybody's dropping out, we might finish hopefully in a good position. And there's the slab wheel box. Nope, someone else is gone. Josh has called it a day. Down to 9 left in the lobby. I don't know why I'm dropping gears again. But thank you very much for the 10 likes, legends. But yeah, Sean, if you're still in chat, if you sort of been paying a little bit of attention, when you come out of the bus stop, stay in fourth and then just sort of coast through. You don't really need to be too much on the gas. And then we've got to worry about the pit lane and coming out of here. The pit lane through here is pretty tight. We We won 3 seconds. Have a quick wet the lips. Thank you very much for the 10 likes. Well, we've got some far out. We've also got to remember too that this coming out of here can be costly. No, it's all good, mate. It's all good. How are we still 17 seconds ahead? We're on the softs now, so we've got kind of actually. What was the out like the pit time there? I'll shift early so I don't get a little bit of too much sideways action. Monkey, thank you very much. Oh, biddies. We haven't had biddies in forever. But thank you very much for the 100 bits. Greatly appreciated. I don't know why I'm slowing through here. It's got to just full send it through there. I don't know how. Code Brown. Code Brown. Code Brown. Matt, welcome in the legends. I love just how that rolls off the tongue. Matt, it almost sounds like a cricket player. And coming to the crease is Matt, averaging 99.6 per innings off about 72 balls. Ah, that's all good. Oh, good, Sean. It's all good. Oh, too much, too much. Kelly 5. You changed your name again, mate. That's all good, mate. I need to apologise. I need to apologise at all. If you want, I'll upload my ghost. I don't know how we managed to hold that one. Oh, did it again. Oh, third, I want fourth. You gotta almost say it like through the back of your throat, like not even through the nose. Far out, these top three quick. He's racing. How is P4, P5 managed to get that close near me? Look. But how are we, Sin? How's your iRenting going, mate? The Spa race was an interesting one. I sort of found that the first sort of couple of hours, or that first sort of couple of races was just something didn't feel right. Nah, Ethernet cable, bro. Ethernet cable. That's why I'm glad we got fibre to premises here in Australia at some locations. Yeah, it's always annoying when that happens. I was surprised. I was half expecting to get penalised for how wide I went through turn one. I don't mind Watkins, Glen, just not Hypercars or Group 1. Oh, yuck. Nope, someone left. I don't know who left, but we'll take the... Just got to hold off on old mate. Oh, he had half a second penalty. Did he spin too? What happened? Whatever 56k dial-up is. It always amazes me that, like, we're in 2026. That's wild to be 22 seconds. But I'll take a P3. Not bad. Not bad. In the time we are... look at how many people did not finish. 6 people did not finish. They just called it a day. In the time we are in this world, 2026, that the whole world doesn't actually have good internet, mind-blowing. Absolute mind-blowing. Yeah, my racing at Spa was terrible. Yeah, but NBN is meh. NBN, like, I've got NBN, but it's definitely good to have fibre to premises, that's for sure. Which is what we've got. Yeah, that's annoying. Especially when you got to pay for, like, memberships and all that other sort of fun stuff that comes with racing. But up 3 spots, podium, that will give us some good durr. Actually, we'll turn this off, even though I'm pretty warm. Oh, bro, that's... That's terrible. Okay, so we've got enough time for another race. Or another little bit of time trials. Yeah, I was lucky on that one. Had a heap of people leave. Actually, put that back on. It was nice, but I'm very warm. Edry, welcome in, legend. Banana Leclerc. Delicious. Delicious. That was a good race. I think what you end up finishing? P4. You were just in behind me. Thank you very much for subscribing and jumping into the channel. It was actually quite an interesting one because it's the first race I've done this week here. And I sort of expected more and more people to stay. Oh, here he is, the hipster. How are we, Andy? Let's go again, that's it. Yeah, Banana Leclerc. I love that name, man. I love that name. I need to be in 6. No, it's Leclerc, like Charles Leclerc. That was a terrible corner. This dude's quick. Yeah, actually, that sounds alright. I was gonna say, like, if you're still having dial-up in this time. Oh. Yeah, let's hope so. You're more than welcome to add me as a friend too on PSN. Hopefully we can catch each other in the next race. It's good to see that there's a bit of time between races, which is nice. I don't know how much I took off my timing then. Yeah, Melbourne this time of year is pretty cold as well, by the way. But how's Melbourne treating you anyway, Andy? Oh, there's half a second in that for sure. Was. Oh. Got a little bit sideways there. They'll add another second to it. Surprised. Whoever Beagle is. The bus stop is my issue. Oh, that's half a second there. Terrible lap. Terrible lap. Even though that sector was a lot quicker than the last lap. Oh, very much so. It's just trying to get the car to move how I want it to. And I know the area is like through here. I can probably go a little bit wider, more like to here, and then in, and then here. It's sort of like I got to sort of get early. It's like at about the 100 mark, I got to definitely turn in, and then trying to get it straight coming into this corner. I'm in the Toyota GR010, but I will I'll save that time, and I will get it up for some of the boys that want to try and chase it. Just so they can do their thing. But yeah, it's Modern Group Bs this week, Andy, at obviously Watkins Glen. So we got Toyota GR81, 499, Ferrari 9X8, Peugeot, the BMW, and then you got the Porsche 963. Here we got Banana Leclerc. Actually, where is he? Yeah, they're all hybrids. They're all hybrids. They're all hybrids. Oh. Well, can't add the banana because he's... Geordie, welcome in, legend. They're all hybrids, pretty much all of the cars. Probably the best sounding one is probably the Ferrari 499. Oh, I definitely know I've got it in me. It's just trying to get the car to turn. Actually, I best LN before. Leave that at 1 and off we go. And I think I was starting on the softs. Damn it. Pato, welcome in, legend. Hybrids aren't too bad. It's just really just a generator bolted on the end of a a petrol motor. It's all good, mate. All good. No stress. And let's go. Race number 2. So be careful of this first corner, and hopefully the softs can last. But I should probably definitely jump onto the mediums first. Alan is all over the place. I'm going to push this guy off, man. Alan deserves that, bro. It's always GLHF. Yeah. If you're gonna play FAFO, expect to be punted. We've got Daz up in P1. Brakes checks me on the bus stop, and then just kept going. Seb GT's gone. I also know old mates there, so give him space again. Oh, Sorry. Oh, too wide. Too wide. Am I super tall? I'm 6'2", or just shy of 6'2". Oh, no, another person's left. Oh, someone. Mateo's got nothing, but the guy behind has got 1 second. I'll get to your message in a minute. Daniel, welcome in. Legend, welcome in. It's also about seating position too, Andy. Because the steering wheel more points at about my chest at the moment. Yeah, if I reckon if I hang by my ankles, I could probably gain an extra inch. Thank you very much for the 20 likes, legends. I'm gone. Alan, you're gone. This seat I'm into is also from a from an i20N. Kiwi Dad, welcome in, legend. It's a pump. Use a pump. Oh, bro. This guy, man. Trying to bump draft him to try and push him further and further ahead. He doesn't know what he's doing. Get your messages in a minute. I do apologise. I'm there. I'm there to try and just get ahead. There because old mate's is too slow. Toe hack. Well, this is the thing, like, someone's gone, another one's gone. Like, I'm obviously just trying to make a good pace and a good time, and yet people are just holding me up. Like, old mate's just already pitted for softs. It's definitely not a skill issue for, here it is. There's definitely no skill issue for race C, but definitely not a fan of, I guess I'm a little bit of a fan of race C, B, because of the, it is Spa, but Spa is, it just gets used too much. I think LJ said it was used 6 times already this year, which is way too much. Well, thank you for the unlike. It's always appreciated. Oh, race luck. Yeah, I'll need it. Monkey, thank you. Wall it. Who's that? Ozman! Welcome in, legend. Daz is in. Oh, who knows? It says 21 likes now. Thank you very much for all those of you that like button. Oh, Banana Leclerc's behind us. He must be on the softs as well. Well, let's go. PJ, welcome in, legend. Oh, really? Banana and LN dropping in for a new set of tyres. We'll go for... Well, we have 1 or 2 more laps. Actually, we'll try 2 on the softs. It's just that front left is absolutely copping a beating. Welcome in, everybody. All the legends are here. What's the score? We're pretty close, surely. Jesus. 18.4, 18.6. Well, Mateo must have spun out. Another half a second there. You and your golf, Kiwi Dad. Absolute fiend for it, aren't you? fair. Yeah. Oh, it's always good when you can have a game like that. I get that with like, oh, half second there. Fallout 4. Just run around, do a little bit of shooting, and then off we go. Let's go. 20 seconds. Should be enough to get us out before the pack, but I feel like LN was going to smack us if we had the chance. He's up into P1. Probably catch us on the way out of here. I know LN is on the softs. That's it. This is D lobbies, race C. I don't know why I dropped 2 then. That was not ideal. Oh, the Asian lobbies. Jesus. Don't know how we managed to get that. Hold that, but I'll somehow take it. I don't think he expected me also to reconnect like that. Don't worry about the footy. It's definitely not our, probably a reason why you start on the mediums first. Oh, mate, got a bit of touchy here, I think. Mediums on this car are absolutely horrid. State of Origin. Boring. It's the same every year. Just the measuring contest between New South Wales and Victoria. Even though you look at the vast array of players, their heritage is not even Australian. It's more like New Zealand versus the islands. Thank you very much, whoever recently subscribed as well. Isn't that funny? We ended last stream at 763, and then the next morning I wake up 761. RETARD. Yeah, but Melbourne Storm were also very, very full of the white gentlemen. Oh, I can't finish dead last. Yeah, well, someone's got it. Since going on to the mediums, it just hasn't felt right. It is. I'm obviously trying to push it to get up to that 1,000. That is why I've got it activated. But once we hit the 1,000, I'm not really going to worry too much about it. It got reset. Yeah, the bar up the top should be moving. Maybe Alan comes in, because we are going to show. You won't be seeing me grow a beard, mate. I do know that Mr. BX wants to send me up a beard, and I'll get to his message tomorrow, or tonight actually, and he can send it off tomorrow. Well, that's... Oh, Mateo with a 1 second. Someone forgot to change tyres. Let's grab the controller, because we know the controller is always ideal to look at some replays. And we'll have a look at that, what happened in that last race. Yeah, well, GG's on your P2. Yeah, that was weird, kiddo. Is that you, Edric? Was that you adding me? So let's have a look. Let's have a look, actually. I think that was you. I think that's you. Weird kiddo. So let's have a look at this. Yeah, I started on the wrong tires is what had happened. Otherwise, I would have been Yep, perfect. I'll accept you. I tried to add you before, and it said that you're private. Oh. There we go. Replay. Let's have a look. Okay, let's go back a little bit. So he's coming through. Obviously Daz, I don't know what he's doing. He's just all over the place. And then just hits the brakes. He hits the brakes. And then wants to have a go at me. And then just keeps sitting in the way. was because the thing is, Daz wasn't doing anything here. Daz, nothing. Ready? Hasn't hit the brakes yet. He's on the brakes there. On the brakes there. Me, hadn't even seen that. How am I to see brake lights when they're that small? Still full throttle. He's on the brakes. We'll see when he jumps onto the brakes. Yeah, this guy just brake checked for the sake of brake checking. He's backing off there. Backing off. Nothing there. Nothing. Absolutely nothing there. On the brakes there. And then wants to have a whinge because this happens. Mate, if you're going to brake check because you're unwilling to take the corner at speed, and then let's see what's happening here. Because I get it, I'm pretty sure I can get him again. You want another chips? Here you go. Yeah, there you go. It is my Pepsi Max, yeah. Like, why doesn't he want to? Why doesn't he want to overtake? I'm trying to work out. I looked at the chat then. So he's coming on here. And then sort of, I'm trying to work out what happened with the oh. Looks like he turned into me. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We've got 4 minutes. Okay, so I'm right behind him. Full gun ho. This guy, he must have checked behind him. Because he's still going pretty straight. I'm pretty sure there's a... No, that's not what I want. Is there a way I can... No. Oh, I did it again. Let's have a look. It's about here. Where's my car? So he's going pretty straight there. And then this is where he turns. He turns here. He turns here. Turns here because he knows that I'm behind him. Because how do you go on a straight line and then start turning? This guy knew exactly what he was doing and then jumps on the brakes. Why are the brake lights on? Why are the brake lights on? Then wants to have a whinge at me because I'm the dirty one. Well, mate, you've brake checked me twice. You brake checked me twice. Calm down. This is what I expect from Kiwi Dad as well. And then wants to sit there and put the blame on me. If you need to defend like that on the first lap, just quit. Just find your power point and quit. Like that is ridiculous. Find a new hobby. Like seriously. Like unless you're Kiwi Dad, I'm not going to accept it. We love you, Kiwi Dad. Well, that's it. Like, you know, if you're trying to defend your position, I can understand it in the last lap, and we're coming into the race. But far out, like, come on, man. It's lap one. You don't need to. Oh yeah, but that's the thing too. You still don't need to brake check someone. Isn't that why you got rid of your sim? Is that why you got rid of your sim? I expect an unsub now. My numbers to drop and an unlike to happen. Who's bearded clam? That's a quick time by Luke up in P1, that's for sure. So where are we sitting at the moment? At 32.4. And the crazy thing is, I know we can sit about here somewhere. Oh, we've also had an unfollow on Twitch. How good is that? 5, 4, 8. But thank you very much for the 7 of you watching over there. That's got to be a pretty half decent record. But hopefully Sunday over on Twitch, I am Mick T. We will be doing some. Oh, we got Wanted in here. Legends. Thank you very much, Monkey. It's all good, mate. All good. It happens. It happens. Oh, Will I Am's in here. Oh, actually, what tires are we on? We're on the mediums. We're starting on the mediums. Not too bad. I think we might... I'm pretty sure if we jump into the pits at about lap 6, we should be able to get onto the softs, which should then last the rest of the race. What's Wanted in? C. He's in the Toyota as well. But yeah, we'll be doing some... Oh, actually, I might... I've got the other PC set up. I've got the other PC set up for Flight Sim. Got to install it and everything, but we will probably do some flight simming off the main computer first. Oh no, actually, probably the other computer. I think I need to get a new HDMI cable. Is the issues I'm having. Or I got to put this computer to sleep so I can then, I don't know, something to work. They scored another try. Or was the second half about to start? Okay, so we're starting P6. E-Job has the same issue I had with the GR Toyota. It used to always be purple. These guys up ahead are all probably on the softs. Oh wow, that's pretty impressive. Not as impressive as subscribing to Mikko's Racing. Oh, E-Job with the track limit. Does again. What's going on here? E-Job, Daz. Come on, boys. Oh. All these guys tried to avoid me and they've all ended up with penalties. Even the guy behind me. Whoever was behind me before. Radar on, gentlemen. Far out. I did probably push a little bit too hard to get around that corner. I'm going to say the Grey Knight is on softs. Does. Bit wide there. Oh, let's go Kiwi Dad. Welcome back to the membership. Another race engineer. Let's go. you very much for the membership. Come on, Daz. Disappointing, that is. Oh. What the fuck? These CD lobbies are absolutely filthy. Like, I guarantee you, old mate that hit me. Oh, Daz is gone. Old mate that hit me as I come out of the chat didn't get any time for it. Love to see what actually happened there. I don't see anybody. Oh, the Dark Knight, the Ghost Knight there. There's the Grey Knight and then there's a Ghost Knight. Ghost Knight, I'm expecting to call it a quits. Nope, still there. Nope, just there. Thanks. So someone's obviously done something. Too much coming around here. Wanted up into third. Let's go, mate. Wanted's also another Gran Turismo content creator. Streams sort of once a week. Yeah, I still think there should be like a leniency there in regards to running a Ghost. Like, if someone's sending a message because something happens, it should be Ghost for at least 3 to 5 seconds post coming out of the pause. Diss tracks? What? It's on 2017 Sidemen, mate. No, that's very wide. Ready, 3, 2, 1, boom. There it is. Yes, Mum. You're not my real dad. No, it's only if you get caught, mate. It's like there was a woman in America recently got pulled over because apparently the police officer saw her texting or having her phone in her right hand. The funny thing is, she doesn't have a right hand. She went to court for it and they dismissed the case. Even with the body cam footage. Old mate was very adamant that she had a phone in her right hand. Just because I'm white doesn't make me Eminem. Another one calling it a day. Oh, smack on the dollar. Let's go. Let's catch up to Tom's? Is that his name? Tom's? Marty VB. Welcome in, legends. Everybody welcome in Marty. He's actually another Aussie. What? There's a wall there. And I'm sure I'll get penalised for that. And Mickham. You guys are jokes. I think one more and then we will should probably pay attention to corners that may be arising. Tom the Fast. We'll go through him. Well, someone's pitted. I think that was wanted. We might do the same actually. Oops, someone's subscribed. You're Marty van der Beek. Thank you very much, Legend, for subscribing. That makes it, what was it, 264, I think I see there. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Did I get onto the softs? I think I did. Waiting for it to flick across. Wasn't paying too much attention. I did. Whew. Lucky. I've got some catching up to do. 41 seconds to wanted. Didn't he pit? No. Surely I feel like someone pitted. I was up in the top 3. Ah, so that must mean what the VB stands for, Marty's handle. Van der Beek. Van der Beek. Nah, I'm just calling Marty. Marty the legend. We got wanted, he's in. Mystic stayed out. Romeo Busters staying out as well. I'm going to say these guys are all on probably softs for an extra lap. Oh, oh, oh. Probably get half second for that. Nope, Junior's in. Oh, drinking VB. Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? Another half second there. Such a tough corner in any car to sort of nail that corner. Saw a message come through, something about naming something. I thought it meant Vic Bitter or something. Yeah, I thought it was something to do with the actual drink. Woohoo! Let's go. Oh, is she playing Sackboy? Underrated game, that is. Not too wide again through here. Oh, I don't know how we held that. Mystic and Romeo still out the front, still yet the pit. Fortnite, oh yeah. That always gets the leftovers and goes last. That's our role, pretty much. I think I got half a second in that. Don't forget to Friday is our first league night, exclamation mark league, to get the details. So do hop into that. Group 4, Toyota 86. If you have any more questions, do drop the questions in the chat below. And I'll do my best to answer them. She poisoned your PS5. Great game, you should indulge. She's pretty good, eh? Not a massive fan of the game. Nah, I'm not a massive fan of it anymore. Has the Great Knight pitted? I think he did, didn't he? Pitted really early. It's not an ideal race for us, though. Yeah, I was more Call of Duty as well. Yeah, we're starting up a league. So that'll be Friday nights. It'll either be a 10-lap race, a 1-hour race, or 30-minute racing between all the 3 racing. I'd like to try and catch up the junior here. Yeah, I don't have builds. I don't do builds anymore. Yeah, they do 0 build PvPs now, Kiwi Dad. So it's just all based on how good of a jumper you are, more than a builder. Too much sauce coming through here. What happened to Romeo? Sort of drop back and then... Kiwi Dad's probably like, what's 0 builds? Exactly what it says. No building. Nah, I was doing 0 builds before you become a streamer, mate. Yeah, that's it. Oh, COD's... I don't know, actually. COD turned into Fortnite just without the building, is what I feel. I do like that you could do like those custom lobbies where you can do like... You see people that have set up really cool like mazes and whatnot. After this race, I will set it up for the next race after this, and then I'll probably sort out the child. I'm probably going to say he's done a stinker. Oh, too far. Yeah, I know where it's talking about. But yeah, Call of Duty has definitely lost its way. Since going into this, what I refer to as this soft... Society's become very soft. It's definitely lost its way. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 1 days. Bellissimo. Bellissimo. Right, it's not that hard to get used to. Point and shoot. Let's go, Richie. Well, I don't think I'll be catching Junior anytime soon. Especially with how his left front is. Yeah. Oh, that's it, Marty. Pato and myself been talking about GTA 5 and content for that because that's what he sort of wants to get into. But online is just full of sweats. And hackers, that's it too. Whoop whoop, bedtime at 9 PM, girl. It's 10 to 10. That's what happens when I don't have an assistance. No, the old 15 turning 21. That's alright, my sister actually told me she's having her second after 9 years of having her first. Oh, way too wide here. Oh, that's what you want. You want to have you want lobbies to be like that. Oh, bro, if you think Call of GTA Online is anything to go by, far out. You should see Instagram comments. Yeah, so second one. And I jokingly said to her, I said, is this one planned? Or was it a mistake? Oh, too wide. Softs are cooked. Softs are cooked. And then that's what, 2 seconds, 1 second. But alright, we'll wait till this, then I'll go sort out the child. Thank you very much for whoever recently unsubscribed too, greatly appreciated. I am the type that will call that shit out because it makes no sense. I swear that this year alone, I reckon I've had 30 unsubs. 30. 30, yes, 30 in unsubscriptions. And it's like, don't subscribe in the first place. If you weren't part of a team or a gang, I'd call you and yeah, oh, it's so ridiculous. Like 2 weeks ago, I 2 weeks ago I got rid of Instagram off my phone for the week, and it was the best week ever. So Sean, that's the only reason why I got back to your messages, because I only recently just got back into doing my Instagram for Mick Goes Racing. So yeah, do jump on there. There is a poll. I need your help into deciding whether we do the 24-hour before or 24-hour after the 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, my issue is I like to go on there and just add fuel to a fire or create the small fire and then make it bigger. That's my issue. But we'll be right back. I'll sort out the child. YouTube viewer, welcome in, mate. Might have been a bot subscriber. What? Okay, we did have Facebook. Explains why didn't get 45. Yeah, on Instagram. The funny thing is, like, I can use Instagram for on the PC for yeah, I can use the let me I was good at gaming in my early 20s and just wanted to put, yeah, I think that's the biggest thing, is just trying to remain youthful. No one see, I've been gaming for a very long time, like as long as I can remember. I can probably think back until someone's had the green stuff. I can go all the way back to probably 1990s. Oh, actually, no, earlier than that, probably 1994. I can remember my grandmother giving me a limited edition ice blue Game Boy Pocket she'd got when she went to America back then. And then I remember, I'm pretty sure it was a Dreamcast, Sega Dreamcast my dad had. And then I remember also a neighbor having a console. It was a Sega Saturn or something. And then I remember also someone having a PlayStation 1. So I remember playing Need for Speed, and at that time thinking, wow, these graphics are epic. And then as we got older, we realized how dodgy the graphics actually are. How old am I? Probably old enough to be a dad. No, probably not old enough to be a dad, because I know you're probably close to my age. I'm 36. 36. So as I like to say, I'm an OG 90s kid, because I was born obviously in the 90s. So yeah, 36 I am. Next 65. Look, some days I wake up feeling like that. But yeah, Fezzer, come on, mate. But yeah, I've been gaming for a long time. Yeah, the Diablo, it was like purple. I think it was a purple one from memory. Oh, what's going on here? Everybody's over here. Strike. Nice strike. Oh, Fezzer with just the 5-second penalty. Wow. Let's try and get past all of this. Fezzer's left. Try and keep the car on the road before we head into the wall. Yeah, but you're also like 83, mate. You probably remember when the war started. Yeah, Alex the Kid. Actually, it probably was the Master System, to be fair. How did we get up into 4th? How do we manage to get up into 4th out of all of that? Because I remember Alex the Kid. It was terrible. Well, I won't say terrible, but... Nope, someone else has called it a day. I'm trying to, so Need for Speed, just nearly the 80s. I don't care for the 80s, mate. Even if I was born 88, 89, I would say I'm a 90s kid. YouTube, you are funny. Oh, Ness. Duck Hunt. Played Gran Turismo, yeah. That was, I remember my dad getting the PlayStation. And Gran Turismo was like one of like 3 games we had. And I also remember too, like, PlayStation games back then were like $49.99. And now you're paying $160 for a code. I'm looking at you there, Rockstar. But I'm a bit disappointed because my dad, I had a clear case Game Boy Pocket, and then I also had the ice blue Game Boy Pocket, and then my dad decided to hand it into a retro store. And he reckons he got $50 for it. And I said, yeah, and then they sold them on to bloody 150. And now you buy an unopened bloody ice blue Game Boy Pocket for almost $500. I'm trying not to hit Rocky here. Very white. Yeah, I remember having the ciggies as a kid. And you sit there and you puff them like you're pretending to have a cigarette. That's right, they're called fags. Good days, Richie, good days. Oh yeah, it's pretty much how it felt some days, didn't it? Because I remember even playing Age of Empires, the first one. Or even like back when like GTA Vice City came out, and then you had Cheat CC website you would jump onto, and with your big A4 piece of paper. You know, the funny thing is I'm older than Pato, but old mate Pato. Same with Chico babies, man. Chico babies are now what? Whatever they're called. But Pato's younger than me, but he's also physically older than me. Nah, they only just recently got colour TV. Nayan? Naya? Oh, I've been so sloppy this lap. This lap. Why did I say it like a Kiwi? This lap. Being sloppy. Very sloppy. Actually, I remember downloading a game, a movie actually, that I thought was Pirates of the Caribbean. Definitely wasn't Pirates of the Caribbean, but it was Pirates of the Caribbean themes. If you know, you know. Same with a mate of mine downloading the Black Knight. The Dark Knight, sorry. Batman Dark Knight. Yeah, that was definitely not the Dark Knight. And the silly thing is he downloaded it on his school computer. Where they used to randomly check what kids would be downloading. So he went to a public school. A private school. Public, no, there was a public school in the private sector. Alright, I'm going back to try and focus on this and try and catch up with some time. Rocky's... there was multiple until they sort of disappeared. Back in the 90s there was a show called Commandos, which was based on like 5 dudes that were pretty much like looking back on it now, they were like Tony Stark. Then SWAT Cats. I don't know if anybody remembers SWAT Cats. SWAT Cats was one that I enjoyed after school. Gargoyles was a good one. And then obviously as I got older I got into a little bit of anime on a little bit of anime I used to watch, like Full Metal Alchemist and Initial D. Initial D was probably the main one I watched. Dragon Ball Z as well. I'll get your message in a minute, Murph, but welcome in, mate. What was that? What ended up being the final score? Yeah. That was them. That was them. That was them. See, Monkey knows SWAT cats. There's actually episodes of it on YouTube. Oh, there's a wall there. Dragon Ball Z is always, regardless of your age now, always. I got the boys watching it the other day, and they're like, "What's this, Dad? This is cool." Initial D was good. I've got the first 3 seasons on Dute. Another show that I actually enjoyed watching when I was early teens was Phone Jackers. I don't know if any of you guys remember Phone Jackers. How they got away with some of those phone calls, I have no idea. I don't know what crankcase tankers is. Prank calls, yeah, that was it. Probably anywhere in New South Wales, Daniel, that actually cared. It's the only time all of Queensland, or all of Queensland and all of New South Wales actually come together to watch NRL. Because 80% of the year NRL gets what, 600 people watching it. There was another planet. Where about anime? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think of which one it was. I'm trying to think of which one that was. Where did we start? I think we started P6. Yeah, I think Tales from the Crypts, maybe. There's too many shows on Cartoon Network. That's the issue. I think that's. Oh, you son of a. You son of a nun. No, I knew. The worst thing is, I knew it was there, because it's happened to me a few times catching that exit out on the pits. Okay, Rocky and Ghost are there. Or can I reach them before they get out? Probably not. Oh, Ghost is still there. Sakuyu. And of course he's gonna regain. Bro, why? Does this guy not know space? Oh, Elf. Elf is definitely a show I remember. It was like, what, 6:30 on like Channel 9? Hey, it's Saturday? Hey, it's Saturday. Looking back on that now, how's that show even on the air back then? No idea. definitely were. Even looking back on, yeah, it definitely didn't last long at the kids show. Great, what happened to you? I'll take my half a second for stuffing him up, but far out. Just trying to avoid whatever he was doing too. Red faces. No, not at all. Not at all. Half the stuff they did back in the, what was the other one? Humphrey Bear? No, when they actually run, oh, who was the, Jamie Dunn was the voice of it. Aggro. When Aggro had his own TV show, far out. There's so many things you look back on and you go, oh, that's probably Cheese TV on a Saturday morning. Watch Pokemon. Someone else has called it a day. Justin is in. Oh yeah, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is an interesting one. It's kind of scary. What was the other one that had? Oh, it had what's her name? There was like a family. It was an American show. Trying to remember the name. He was a big guy. She's now a lesbian. Oh, someone help me. It was like a Malcolm in the Middle, but not Malcolm in the Middle. Had John, what was it? John, not John Goodman. John, big bloke. Geez, you guys are popping off in chat. I'm trying to race and not crash, and trying to participate. Molly Meldrum was always good though. I remember when he was on, he had his own spin-off show, wasn't it? Didn't he? Fraggle Rock, it was the Muppets. Ah, again. Way too wide. Ready? There it is. One of my horses. Jeez. Murph has money, everybody. Yeah, there's no way you can hell call anybody a hoof nowadays. Unless your name's Kiwi Dad. No, I'm kidding, Kiwi Dad. Kiwi Dad's like, why am I copping all the stick? Because you're over there all by yourself, mate. In the land of the Z. Around the twist, that was okay. Goosebumps was a good one. Where the hell did this guy come from? He's definitely on controller, because there's no way on a steering wheel he would have held that. How did this guy just magically just appear behind me, beside me like that? Yeah, I'm trying to work out about the game situation you're talking about there, Monkey. Just don't understand. He went from like 3 seconds. I had not made any sort of, I guess I had that half a second, but yeah, he went from like 3 seconds and just appeared. Nah, I'm gonna say he'd be on controller. Just his movements. But look, I'll take a P4. Front tires and the hybrid engine are cooked. Olga, maybe before your time. No, well, I had a Nintendo 64 when I got it for like my 6th birthday. Gee, some of these guys do absolutely crazy times. It would be getting definitely cold in New Zealand. Amazing the kids game show where the finals level was. Actually, I think I know the game. The TV series you're talking about, Monkey. Oh, it does. I went and saw Ed Sheeran there. Oh. Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about, Monkey. I saw Ed Sheeran back in 24. It was funny because the wife had given birth to our second child like 2 weeks beforehand. And I reckon in a space of it wasn't clean. Wacky Wednesday, that was an interesting one. Yeah, obviously, yeah. February 24, when I saw Ed Sheeran at I thought they adjusted the horsepower on this. It's gone up 1 horsepower. What a waste. Yeah, and I reckon in a space of 10 minutes, Suncorp was gone, like empty. Is this it? Yeah. Yeah, it was empty in like absolutely no time. Oh, I'm on the mediums. I just got to remember I got to jump onto the mediums in the beginning of next race. Yeah, it was, and we were where we were like probably 15 rows back from the Ed, and yeah, it was like 10-15 minutes. The stadium was like gone. Stadium was empty. Mind you, like Ed Sheeran live too is something everybody should see. He's a talented man. No drums, all him. Just with a repeater. Yeah, well, that's standard Munster when it comes to state origin. See out there on the track, Richie. Absolutely stuffed up the bus stop here. No, stuffed up this whole first lap. See you, Marty. What? Who's leaving? I see something that... No, all right, Marty. Thanks very much for tuning in, mate. Definitely Friday, same time, same place, for some league racing. Yeah, I think I managed that. No idea. See how we go through this bus stop, so I absolutely shanked the last one. Oh no! And we were on for an absolutely ridiculous time. Just add to it there. Just add to it there. Actually, let's try again. We know we've got a minute 30 minute 30 in us. So I just apologise if I'm not going to pay attention to chat for the next minute 30. Let's focus. Oh, it's again. This bus stop. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? There was no way there was a second in that. I'm not going to have enough time to punch out another lap. Unless I'm managing to do alien time in a 26. How we held that, I have no idea. The fact that I know that we got a 30, a high 30 in us. Oh, I didn't even see what my time was. we've got Alan in here again. Okay, we're on the mediums. Thank you very much, Legend SMF Racing GT7. Why 2 seconds? Why 2 seconds? I felt like the car was moving too far across too. If I had hit that, I would have been absolutely amazed. Not amazed, well, absolutely happy that it kicked off. Well, welcome in, SMF. Hope you're well, mates. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for the like and the sub. On our road to the 1,000. And again, 7 viewers on the Twitch. Huge. Porsche! Welcome in, legends. Hope you're well. When did I start playing? I've started playing online like this since January of last year. Yeah, we'll blame Spa for that. So some weeks aren't exactly fun. Aren't exactly nice. Hey, how's Rory's racing going? Let me guess, Triple Crown? Oh, what's in? Old mate up in ahead. I don't know why I'm in. That's up second. Got fed to the Sharks. There it is. Got fed to the Sharks in 2 races. I'm done. Yeah, it happens. That was definitely me at Spa on Monday. But yeah, I've been online racing like this since January of last year. We have managed to get up to the Bs, and then we were chewed up and spat out, and they've touched the Bs a couple of times. But do thank you for your kind words. No, there's another half second there. But I hope you're well, Porsche. Good to see you in. Yeah, some weeks we're on SMF, and other weeks we're icy cold. How did LNN not get a half-a-second penalty for his T1? T1 was so wide, even I saw that from being 15 seconds behind. Oh, interesting. Usually he does Triple Crown on a Wednesday. But we are running our first league races on Friday, Porsche. Exclamation mark league to get the details on that. Oh, again. Oh, that's nice. Nice to see. It should be... There we go. So it'll be 8 weeks of racing in the 8.6. So yeah, just show up. Make sure you've got the 8.6 as a Group 4 car. Obviously, there will be bot. So don't try any funny business. If you're not in the Discord, why not? !Discord. This guy just sort of jumped in front of me, man. Oh. Some people, they don't know how to give any space when it comes to cornering. Well, we'll get to your message in a minute, Murph. It's been a while since I've actually caught you online. Lady boys. Is that a compliment? You gotta love when they gotta love when that happens. Oh, Lego car. Oh. How do you go from a corner where you outshift or you upshift early to prevent rotation of the car to then still spin out? Look at all that overtake. Yeah, nice. You don't like that. Especially when they call you something you're not. Oh, you bastard. Can understand why they don't actually have you know what I might do is I'm thinking I might make up another Aussie account. I'll use it in a red dot and I'll make that my name, Kamikaze. Yeah. Oh, and that's it. It's one of those things that's quite a common occurrence. You use second gear in some points. It's more just to get you through a corner. This is why Group 1 here is just not ideal. Yeah, that's what I do. I do upshift as I come out of a second gear. No, I'm not stubborn. You got to understand too that streaming while paying attention to chat, while trying to make sure that there's no issues up ahead. There's a lot of things. I'm not stubborn. It's just I do take the advice on. It's just trying to implement it while doing 16 other things. I should probably lap for some tyres, shouldn't I? Yeah, but I also use second to coast into some corners as well. Absolutely shit the bed with this one. It also doesn't help when I've copped half-second penalties the first 3 laps. Should have picked the lap before, but it's all good. Yeah, I'm well aware. 18, almost, yeah, well over 18 months of doing this. I'm definitely learned a thing or two about racing. But yeah, hypercars around Watkins Glen isn't exactly the greatest thing. It also doesn't help too when you coming out of the pits there. The hill sort of helps push you towards the pit line. Is that Kimi Bellicini? Is he making a comeback? Oh, it's never excuses, mate. Group 1 should be a group we're having quite often, but we never do. The fact that we've seen it twice in 3 weeks is a rarity. And the funny thing is, it was IM SA that ran here 2 weeks ago, and as per usual, Polyphony not really reading the race calendar. Did he flash me? I'm not even sure. Oh, the one behind us had the same idea. How did I group with 3 here? What's going on? Too much battling. Far out. This race, boys. Oh, the horseshoe thief can eat a big bag of cactuses, mate. Giving it a go. Give it a go going backwards. Rusty, welcome in, legend. You're right, mate. Not doing too bad, mate. Not doing too bad. Ah, well, way too much sauce coming into that corner. Here it is. Whoop. It's a bit late on that. Duck front. Far out. 17 seconds. P6 is ahead of us. I hope you're well, Rusty. Thank you very much for tuning in before work. What car is that horseshoe thief? I do recall seeing the time trial, but I was like, I'm not doing that. Horseshoe thief is a bucket. I'm pretty sure it was like a small car or something. It was like the Lada. No, I know it's not a Lada, but something of that shape. Broken toe, oh, that's not ideal. That's right, the Renault R8. Last lap. P7, not too bad. We get points. But nothing to write home about, thanks to old mate K4 No Piang. Absolutely throwing us into a wall because that was his way of retaliating. Yeah, I think that's about what it came out from factory, wasn't it? Thank you very much for the lurk, Murph. Greatly appreciated. What's Kimmy waiting for? I'll take a P6 if you don't want it. He's yellow. Oh, SD didn't do tires. Silly, silly boy. Well, that was some fun. Surely someone's out there that can smack that like button that hasn't smacked it. Yeah, that's it. Why hasn't that come through? Did you get P11? Oh, okay, I got top 5. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. Not a bad finish. I think we're up 1 position from that one. What we got? Oh, I must have started 5th. I thought we started 6th or 7th. But what we'll do one more race here, and then we will call it a night. We'll call it a night. We'll do one more race. We'll call it a night. Because, yeah, this stream's going for just shy of 3, but I think we can push it to a little bit more. 3.5. I do like the gap between races, though. Enjoy work, Rusty. Work safe. Work safe, mate. And I hope you have a good day. Nothing but smiles, mate. Nothing but smiles. Because when you die, these guys, that workplace is going to replace you anyway. Actually, let's have a quick look. We've got to be close to getting back into the Ds. Oh, we're back in the Cs. Woohoo! Let's go. So hopefully they're going to be a little bit more cleaner in the way of races then. A little bit. Not too full on, but enough. Yeah, I'll be going to bed after this, mate. What else do you call it a night? Sleep time? I think. I hope so. Now I'm back in C. If you get a guy that's called LN, just watch out for him. He's a bit of a brake checker. I did it again. Ready? Once we get past these ripple strips. No, maybe not. Oh, there we go. 31.3. No, I think there's half a second on that one. Ready? Doop. Maybe not. My biggest issue is this bus stop. No, that's definitely time. We'll retry that. And that's also probably another one. Why is that? Nah, too much time. Too much sliding time. Did I beat? Is it because I beat your time? What's happened? But if you haven't added me on the network and you want to go !PSN and you will get the PSN name to add me on. And the worst thing is too, I know I've got about another half second in me. No, that was terrible. I don't want to be hitting the ripple strip through here. That one I'm okay with. That's not ideal. Ah. I think if I found 2 points, like bus stop I know is my issue, and then coming out of the bus stop and then into the next bit of corner is where I know I'm losing a lot of time. The bus stop is my biggest issue. I think if I probably get to the right hand side and sort of cut through that way, that may be a thing. But let's have a look. Yeah, so like if I get that half a second I'm needing, I'm 12th. And the worst thing is it's not about cutting half a second straight away. It's about cutting 0.1 and then 0.1 and then 0.1 and then 0.1 until I get that half a second. And out of all of this, it's actually not too bad of a race, even though it's at Watkins Glen, and there's, you know, it's one of these issues. Yeah, and that's pretty much how the bus stop works. Even at see, even like the bus stop at Daytona is, you can sort of guide yourself through it. Richie Nighthawk. Actually, that's what time was it? Tires I'm on. Yeah, go on to the meds. Yeah, I think it's just all about trying to understand the car movement, and I'll probably sit here tomorrow. Good luck to you too, Richie. I'll definitely, obviously, get a video made for this week's daily races, and then I'll probably sit down and do a little bit of time tomorrow as well. So that should be fun. So do keep an eye on my time. The fact that old mate's done a 29.7 is crazy. You know what actually helped me get faster, Richie, is getting rid of my Ghost. And that happened last week at both Deep Forest and Mount Panorama. I found actually getting rid of my Ghost, because I catch up to it too quickly, that it actually probably lap 5 to 6, I think. It actually, because I'd catch up to my Ghost, it would be in my way, and I'd sort of go, get out of my way, sort of thing. So I got rid of my Ghost, and I'm only chasing a time that's like 2 seconds quicker than what I know I can sort of push, which isn't too bad then. At least you know that Ghost is always going to be ahead of you, regardless. Let's go. The last race of the night, getting behind Junior. It's a shame it's a Toyota Cup. Old mate stepped on the softs behind. Yeah, I try and use some, like a time that's close to what I know I can sort of catch, if that makes sense. If I can find someone that's got a time that's there. Like, I know I can't do a 28, but if I can get into a 29 and be... Yeah, I don't really care for my mistakes. I sort of care for following in what the Ghost that's quicker than me is, because usually they should have no mistakes. Like usually, like when I'm not streaming and I'm not having to set a quality time live for you guys, I'll actually sit there and probably put in a good hour, and I'll sit and watch. Watch sort of inputs and everything, and then go from there in regards to what's happening. And the thing is too, like, my Ghost annoys me because it catches... How did Junior get 2 seconds for whatever happened? Oh look, I definitely know all of my mistakes though. I don't need a Ghost to tell me that. You know, like, with having well over 1,000 hours of race time, each race you pick up on the little things. I don't need my Ghost to tell me what my issues are. We got 1-1. Jesus. Like there. Too much sauce. Too far out. No, I never follow my own ghosts. That's the issue. Mate, are you out of your mind? I've obviously got an issue here and you want to ram into me. Yeah, that's why I got rid of my ghost and I don't follow it. Why is Ming Man trying to stop Osan? Oh, too far. See, my issue was there. I gave too much space. Hit the brakes way too late to get into the dirty space, which then caused me to spin out. Oh, always. That's the thing though, like, I appreciate some feedback, but I also know that some feedback I can sort of sit there and go, I'm not going to listen to that. And some of the guys may remember I had two gentlemen pop into my my chat probably 12 months ago, actually probably a little bit less, and tell me, hey, you should do this and you should do that and you should do this, turn traction control off, turn braking zones off, do this and do that, you'll be such a faster driver. And I sat there and I said, how I race is how I want to race. How you race is how you race. And this was back when I was like a constant high C driver before hitting, like, just constantly in the C lobbies. And absolutely just sort of fed them, and they're like, go screw yourself, man, we're just trying to help. It's just like, well, when it's a common occurrence where people would come in and say, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, it's like, okay, I can understand some, but not all the time when it's the same thing over and over again. We both did the same thing. Just trying to give him space again. I guess my biggest thing for me is keeping a clean race without pushing anybody off the track, without forcing them off the track. Unless they sort of do something to me, I try and be as clean as possible. Why is I only getting notified for that now? But at the end of this lap, we're going to pit. Oh, definitely. Like, iRacing is probably the biggest one that's the most toxic in all of it. Oh, you should be on iRacing only because it's iRacing. It's just like, but it's like, I don't want to be paying to race, especially when the racing can be just as toxic as racing in, you know, a D-rated sportsmanship rated lobby. How do we catch up to this group up here? And look, I understand some people are wanting to help, but I think some people, they try and help too much, and it's just not needed. Like, I know even people go into Rory's chat and go, hey, Rory, you should do this, you should do that, and he just ignores it. And I can completely understand that. I think we're going to go one more lap and then we'll change the softs. Don't know why I hit the brakes through there, but he'll get half a second. Well, Junior was on the softs to start with. Interesting. Oh, Why is this guy still going so slow? Yeah, oh look, like I said, you know, I don't mind being told, hey, probably do this here. But when it's like, sometimes, like, you know, I guess my gearing, like, I don't need to be in 7th gear through here. Give me space, mate. Give me space. He could have easily backed up and given me space, but whatever. But yeah, there's some things I sort of just go, yeah, whatever. Too, especially nowadays. Like, I'm sure some people will go, oh, you should probably have traction off because you're in it. Oh, Junior hit the. You should probably have traction off when you're using a hypercar. It's like, oh, some of the top drivers also use traction control. But everybody's different with how they race. That's for sure. We've got a few people in. All are mediums. Interesting choice. Well, someone came back and followed the channel. We're back up to 549. Well, look, I'm all for a bit of fun too, Naya. I'm all for a bit of fun. You know, don't like those that have been around for the longest know that, you know, I'm a man that likes to enjoy a bit of banter and a bit of a laugh. And when it comes to streaming, you know, some people go, oh, you should focus more on your DR. Well, without you guys coming into the chat, this community, and me just focusing on DR, I think that's pointless. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should let it be live for others to use and modify. It's definitely one that I'm going to be using on all of my liveries. I had it on my GDR in the Spa thumbnail. Well, someone across the pit lines, sweaty palms. Yeah, don't forget we've got League on Friday, so that should be some fun. I haven't put tyres though, so I've got to decide on what tyres we're going to be using. That corner as well in the qualifying is what sort of gets me as well. It's annoying because like the whole pack behind us and about 6 in front, we all went for the same tires. Yeah. Also, doing this livery actually wasn't as hard as what I would have thought it was going to be. It's just the ducktail. The ducktail is, or whatever they want to call it, the spine. Oh look, like I said, when it comes to streaming and doing all this, I know if I took a good probably 6 weeks off and really focused in on my DR, I know that I could be a high B's rated driver. But at the end of the day, when it comes to streaming, the viewer, and I know myself as a viewer of a few other bigger streamers, That's as a viewer, I'm not wanting to sit there and just watch you race and there be next to no interaction. So like me being P12 right now, I don't really care. When it comes to interacting with you guys, that is the number one for me. Me interacting with you guys, having a laugh, having a joke, having a conversation. That's what I want to provide as the streamer, as the content creator. I want to provide that space where you know you can come in. I'm going to talk to you and everybody else that wants to come in and chat, and that there's no sort of lull in the stream where you're sitting there and you go, you know what, this guy's getting boring, I'm gonna go watch someone else. But yeah, ideally I would have hoped to have had probably close to 3,000 subscribers at this point in my journey, but look, it is what it is. I need to get some other forms of videos out in regards to everything. I've also got another video I'm going to get sorted for Sunday this time. I'm actually going to make sure I get a Sunday video. I'm going to do some more research and development for some other videos. I don't know how we managed to get the thing sideways and still managed to get through the corner without spinning. How did I end up in P11? That's what I'm trying to remember. Oh, someone's left. Someone behind us, unfortunately. Thank you very much for everybody that's tuned in tonight. Smack the like button. How are we a minute 10 behind P1? Far out. Bro, space. Because I will get back and I will send you if that's the case. Some people. Oh, but that's good. I do appreciate the kind words there and coming in and watching something new as well, SMF. Just wait till the outro song kicks in. Oh, there'll be half a second in that. Did I not copy his penalty? Or maybe he did. 1 second. Some people, man, they just need to learn to pump the brakes. we got to ruin it for everybody else. Well, I don't even think. I'm going to say P1. I guarantee you P1 did not do tyres. There is no way P1 did tyres. Because how far ahead he finished, there is no way he did not. Oh yeah, it's so much different to what the intro song is. You can thank the wife for that one. Yeah, far out. Oh my god. Your gear 3 around that corner is absolutely terrible. Yeah, the wife picked the tune of... Oh, the tune of... The tune of the outro. And a few people sort of wait until even the outro when it says, have a good time. That was an absolute joke. Oh, they're all dirty, bro. They're all dirty. Especially Ming Man. Ming Man was the worst. Last corner, like the corner before the penalties, rammed into me, coming in the corner, like dive bombed deliberately. Left. Did old mate leave already? He did. How did he end up P5? Did he only get... Did dude in P6 only do half tires or something? I'm a bit unsure. Yeah, the outro is also a different tune, different style of tune. Oh, the C lobbies with some of the Asian drivers, absolutely terrible. But we're back up into the Cs, which I'm grateful for. But I'm glad that they're over and done with for the week. Obviously, how long is this bloody time trial going for? So I'm glad that the week is over in regards to dailies. Obviously, we've got our league racing on Friday, which will be fun. I'm hoping we can actually have a full lobby for that and not just half lobbies. Let's have a look at our 4-star. But yeah, oh, these are absolutely terrible. If you're gonna tell me parts, tell me parts. It's ridiculous. But yeah, continuing on for everything. Obviously, we've got Friday. We've got our first round of league racing, so that should be fun. And then we obviously have a new week. So if you're not part of the Discord, enter the Discord, !Discord, and that will get you in there for... Why is that so loud? It was so loud. So that will get you into the Discord for a lot of after hours chats. Obviously, another thing is too, right here, I think it's 7.6. I don't know why it's updated so slow. Or even we'll go here. Was that 765? We're 35 away from 800, which is again crazy because it only feels like last week we'd clocked the 750. But yeah, obviously Friday, league racing, Group 4, A86 or the 86. That's cool. That's cool, Richie. I'll try and put everything in the community post. If you don't have YouTube or if you don't have Discord but you have YouTube, jump on the if you don't have Discord but you have Instagram, jump on the Instagram. I'm going to try and be a bit more active on that in regards to content, community stuff, all that shebang. But yeah, don't forget, Friday, first league, same time, 8 p.m. They'll kick off. Obviously, yeah, if you got the 86 or the FT86 or whatever they call them nowadays, make sure you got that. Group 4. Make sure you got softs, mediums, inters, and wets. I'll obviously do another post on Friday about tyres. Tyre wear posts are already up, so it's 3 times tyres, 3 times fuel. Our first race is Lego Magori for 10 laps. And then we've got... What else have we got? If someone does exclamation mark league, it'll give you all the races. But yeah, I'm trying to make that into a very professional league. So obviously we can grow over time. And then that can also be something where we can have officiates who can sit there and watch the races for because I'd like to eventually break it up into A's and AB drivers and then CD drivers, CDE drivers. Never watched Danny Darko, Murph, because it's a horror film and I'm not a fan of horror films. Even asked the wife, she knows that I absolutely dislike horror films, which I think is my own fault for watching Scream, the first Scream, when I was like 7, at like 11 o'clock at night. But yeah, like even both my boys will happily sit there and watch a horror film with the wife, and they'll go, "This is scary," but continue to watch it. Because I know Danny Darko though is, what is it, a rabbit? Oh yeah, nice. So yeah, I'm gonna obviously do a post in. I'm gonna do a post onto the not really horror. Well, what is it? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Here it is. Donnie Darko, 2001 film. Oh, it's got Jake Gyllenhaal in it. Awkward teenager befriends a figure in a bunny costume. Oh, so it's a science fiction psychological thriller. Ooh, okay. I thought it was a horror film. Oh, bro, that guy is an alien. That guy is an alien. I've got Drew Barrymore. I've got his sister Maggie, who's not bad looking. Seth Rogen's in it. Interesting. Patrick Swayze. What a cast. What a cast. Also got Jerry Trainer in it as well. Geez, some old names. Yeah, I might give it a watch. At some point. I don't really watch it. I honestly don't really watch too much TV movies. But yeah, I'll put it on the list. We'll see how we go. But yeah, Friday, if you're interested, again, leagues, I'll obviously put it on. Be part of the thumbnail. I put it in the chat. Well, not the chat, the description. And then yeah, I'll put it on the Instagram. I'll update everything in regards to more racing. I've already got next week's races up and going as well. Just need to do tire wear for that one. But yeah, I do thank you all for tuning in tonight. Greatly appreciated, everybody. I greatly appreciate the subs that have come in. Again, I'll get a video out tomorrow. Might do some more qualies here. I know I can probably sneak into a minute 30.8. That would be nice. 30.7 would be nice. And then, yeah, we'll get a video out tomorrow about this week's races of the week. And then, yeah, nothing too much to talk about. Notices for notices. Anything from the floor? Any more for any more, as we used to say in the military. Pato would know that. Any more for any more. But yeah, you know, I do thank you all for being part of this journey. I will be attempting to do a 24-hour race at some point, especially the Nürburgring. I think Le Mans 24 hours is pretty boring. But yeah, again, thank you all for tuning in. No matter where you are in the world, have a good morning, have a good day, have a good night. And until next time, take care and peace.
Helmets off, race damage in the side. Lights dim. You were right here, right in every turn we battle. Thank you for watching me go racing. Hey, hit that subscribe. Keep the engine blazing. Same time, same place, same time, same place. See you legends again next time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One final lap before we sign out. Oh yeah, yeah. Drop a little comment. See you again, I will miss you. Okay. Thank you for watching me go racing. Hit that subscribe. Keep the engine blazing. Same time, same place, same time, same place. See you next time. Same time, same place, same time, same place. See you again next time. Let it try. Oh yeah.
Bye, have a great time.